If there was just one thing that stood out to me from this last Ascend year, which happened to be my first Ascend year, it would have to be the relationships made within Unbound. Unbound creates a unique environment in which both commercially and personally viable friendships can be made. By that, I mean they're both people you'd want to work with and people that you would want to hang out with or even maybe get advice from. These are type of relationships are not easy to make in a world outside of Unbound. However, another thing I appreciate about Unbound is they're not within a bubble. They teach you how to create these relationships outside of Unbound, within your own local communities. I've already been able to reap the benefits of this in both relationships that I've made in Unbound and relationships that I've made outside of Unbound.
What is the best part of the Ascend year? For me, the best part of the Ascend year has to be the events, because the community is my favorite part of Unbound as a whole, and the events are the all-time highs for the year for the community, because everybody is together in person, having a blast, sharing things about life, and just having a great time together, learning together. It's all awesome, and it doesn't get better than that.
This year in Ascend was honestly probably one of the best years of my life thus far. I felt like I grew so much closer to the Lord and so much closer to my friends, and I loved all the late night deep conversations that we had and all the fun adventures we went on and the crazy things we did together. And one of my favorite memories was at base camp. Two of my friends and I won the sandcastle contest for the second year in a row. That was super fun.
My favorite part of the Ascend year has been hanging out with the people here in this program and just doing random things that make us unbound, like singing hymns in the middle of the night.
If I had to pick one specific memory, I would tell you about Capstone, which was the third and last event that we had in our year. It was a great event, and it was really focused on stories. So we told some of our really hard stories with our small group that we had gotten close to over the year. And then we also ended up telling some funny stories and sharing some memories on the last day. So it was a fun mix of serious stories and heart stories and getting to know each other, but then also just telling fun stories and laughing together and really enjoying that connection.
So my favorite part of this past Ascend year was at Capstone. It was actually something that happened a couple nights, was getting together with our Ascend teams and everyone sharing their stories, which was kind of a neat moment because it's where you really got to know people on a deeper level, because you got to see where everyone came from, where they were at now, and where they were headed, which I feel like really helped to build a bond. And even though that was the last event and the last time that our Ascend team would meet together, it was a good time to be able to establish that bond as something that would move forward even outside of the Ascend team.
So my favorite part of the Ascend year is probably getting to know the community and becoming a part of it, because I didn't really first see myself getting too close to anybody, and then God was like, haha, psych, these people are actually going to be like a second family to you. So I'm just very grateful, and I really can't believe that I was blessed with this opportunity.